In the Arsène Lupin books, one of the aliases Lupin uses is Paul Cernine, which is an anagram of Arsène Lupin. Clever, right? Rearranging the letters of an existing name or word is the first of 11 techniques I'll share across the video for naming your characters. Use any of these techniques, by themselves or together, if you need to come up with ways to name your characters. Oh, and feel free to share your character names and the reasoning that led to them in the comments. Now, without further ado, technique number 2, literary and historical references. In the Invisible Library book series, the protagonist goes by the alias Irene Winters. Irene is the name she chose in reference to Irene Adler, while Winters references Milady de Winters from The Three Musketeers. Given her job as a thief and a spy for the Invisible Library, a shadowy interdimensional organization that steals books from differing dimensions, it fits her. Technique number 3, meaning-based names. I'm quite fond of this technique. For instance, I've always been open about my character's name being Cassidy Cain. Why is her first name Cassidy? Because one interpretation of the name is cunning. Look for names that reflect the character's traits, future, or role in the story. For an example that isn't mine, we can see this across Frieren, such as Frieren itself meaning being cold, which reflects her cold exterior nature. Technique number 4, cultural and ethnic names. Consider the character Miles Morales from the Spider-Man universe. Miles' name reflects his multicultural heritage, with Morales being a common Hispanic surname and Miles being a popular name in the United States. This blend of cultural elements highlights his Afro-Latino background. Choose names that reflect the character's cultural or ethnic heritage not only enriches the story, but also resonates with readers with diverse backgrounds. Names rooted in specific cultures carry unique connotations in histories that can enhance a character's identity. And, speaking of Spider-Man, technique number 5, phonetic appeal. Think of names like Peter Parker or Lara Croft. The alliteration and rhythm makes them memorable. Choosing names based on their sound and rhythm can create a pleasing effect and make them easier for readers to remember. Euphony, or the harmony of sounds, can make a name more appealing. This, again, is something I try to tap into with the name Cassidy Cain. Technique 6, fantasy and sci-fi names. In fantasy and sci-fi, inventing names can enhance world building. Think of Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones or Kal-El from Superman. These names fit the unique cultures and settings of their respective worlds. You can create names by mixing and matching sounds, consonants, and vowels, or developing names and conventions based on the fictional languages or cultures in your world. Technique number 7, blending real and fictional elements. Rebek, from Brandon Sanderson's The Sunlit Man, is an excellent example of blending real and fictional elements. The name Rebek takes a familiar name like Rebecca and gives it a slight twist, making it unique yet recognizable. This technique creates names that feel both familiar and distinct, bridging the gap between reality and fiction. By altering common names slightly, such as changing Jessica to Jessica, you can create fresh, memorable names that still resonate with readers. Technique number 8, descriptive and trait-based names. Names that reflect a character's defining traits or roles can be very effective. For example, Dash from The Incredibles was given an appropriate name for her speedster, and Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls fits her bubbly personality. Don't be afraid to get clever here either. The Jaeger in Eren Yeager is derived from Jaeger, which means hunter, and reflects what he does in relation to Titans. Technique number 9, geographical and environmental names. Names inspired by places and natures can add a layer of symbolism. For example, the version of Doctor Who I still cared about featured characters like River's song. River evoked the flow of time and her unpredictable, adventurous nature. Technique 10, family and ancestral names. Names passed down through generations or those with specific familiar significance can create a sense of continuity and tradition. I've already mentioned Arsène Lupin, so another name created with such things in mind is Lupin III, which suggests a lineage and history. Family naming patterns and ancestral names can add depth to a character's background. Technique 11, random generators and name lists. If all is lost, just use an online name generator or a baby name list. These tools offer a wide range of names from various cultures and time periods, providing endless possibilities. Using these resources can help you discover names you might not have thought of otherwise. Hopefully this can help you if you're stuck with naming characters. And if you struggle with naming the actual work or chapters, I have this video here for you to refer to.